Released in the arcades in 1996 on the Sega Model 2 arcade board, the same board that ran Daytona USA and Sega Rally. Sega Touring Car Championship was an attempt to bring yet another style of racing to the arcades. As was the fashion back in the mid to late 90s in Japan, a high BPM Eurobeat soundtrack was added to the game thanks to Avex Trax, who are one of the leading labels in Eurobeat style music in Japan. The game features many original techno and dance tracks by Sega's in-house artists too, including Hiro, who has worked on many games such as Outrun, Power Drift, Space Harrier, and even more modern titles such as Afterburner Climax. As a game, Sega Touring Car Championship is a pretty tough challenge. The cars are quite hard to control at first, and the AI is incredibly strong. Add in a strict time limit and you have one tough game. It is fun though, especially the full-size amusement ride version in which you sit in full-size cars featured in the game as they tilt and dip all over the place. The PC game was the very last version to be released, and as a result of that, it does improve upon the Saturn version which it is based upon. The game features a good 30 frames per second frame rate and 640 by 480 resolution. It also comes complete with online and split screen play, as well as the extras found in the Saturn title, such as the 2 hidden courses, bringing the total up to 5, and the Toyota Celica CT4 and the Lancia Delta HF Integrale from Sega Rally. This is the exact same game as the PC Direct Draw version, but now running with a Direct 3D patch. This release is not a standalone release. Some may think this version looks better, some may not. The textures look more blurry to me, but the game does seem to run smoother and features real transparencies and fade in. This was the first home port of Sega Touring Car Championship, and probably the worst. Since this port was handled by CRI, who also did the Saturn version of Virtual On, you'd expect it to be good. But let's not forget that for every gem CRI develop, they develop 10 heaps of dung. This game is in the dung pile. Well, almost. The biggest issue is the frame rate. The game just runs way too jerkily and the textures used are pretty low in resolution. But on the upside, I find the Sega Saturn version to have the best controls. The game just seems so much easier to play on the Saturn. That still doesn't mean the game is a pushover though. Only the Japanese version of the game has online features, while the Western versions and the Japanese version have what is known as global net events, which are triggered by various times of the year depending on your system's clock. Setting it to the 25th of December 1997 will trigger a winter holiday mode. The 13th of February will trigger the hit and run mode, in which you need to hit cones, and the 1st of April will trigger the April Foul mode, in which you drive in the opposite direction and have to avoid oncoming cars.